What's going on, everybody? Happy Saturday. Hope you guys are having a great day. I'm ready to watch a Bulls victory, y'all. I don't know about you. One more victory towards 82-0. It's coming, baby. What's going on, Trev? How you doing, brother? Let me see here. Yes, sir. I was already on it. That was what I was going to get, bro. What's up, Slayer? Yes. Hey, see red, baby. Let's go. Let's see some red. Geez, that's maybe a little too much red. It's so funny to me that it's Sunday morning in Australia. Like, if I were you right now, I'd be getting ready for a Bears game, but not really, because I guess a Bears game would be like in the middle of the night. If I lived in Australia, that'd be weird. Like a noon Bears game being in the middle of the night, that'd be wild. Let's see. Let me know when you got it, Trev, and I'm going to delete it. Oh, shit. Let's go, Bulls, baby. Let's go. Just getting some last minute things ready to go. Tell me, guys, how you guys feeling about tonight? What do you guys got? Any predictions? You know, I love me some predictions. Jalen Suggs being out for the Magic is a big deal, man. It's a big deal. It really, I feel like it really gives us a great chance to win. Let's see. Got it. Awesome. Sick, bro. So I think if I'm going to give some predictions out real quick. I think, all right, I guess, I don't know if this is a bold take or not, but Matas Buzelis outscores Franz Wagner. Yeah, I got your copy or your comments actually copy pasted or saved on a screenshot. My bad. But yeah, I'm going to say that Matas outscores Franz, we'll say 27 to 25. How about that? And then we'll say I think Banchero is probably still going to get his. We'll say he has 21. I think Giddey goes off for his first triple-double of the night tonight. How about that? That's what I'm really going to bank on. Giddey drops a trip dub tonight. Other than that, I'll say, I'm going to say Io goes for 20 because the Magic bench, I think they suck. If I'm being straight up with you guys, I don't think they're good at all. Like not even I don't know, not even a little bit. Jonathan Isaac's the only player on their bench that I would even have any interest in whatsoever. So if I'm missing out on somebody on the Magic bench, please let me know. But I went through the bench and I was like, who are these dudes? I mean, I know some of them. Like I know Tyus Jones, obviously, but he's no Trey Jones. Sorry, little bro. I don't know who's older actually, but on the basketball court, Tyus Jones is little bro. That's a fact. And yes, that is the incorrect definition of what a fact is. Ooh. All right. Come on, boys. It is 6:08, man. I'm tired of these fake tip-offs. Oh, it just looks like I was representing Mountain Dew. Sponsored by Mountain Dew. I wish. I know the Bulls starting lineup. The Bulls starting lineup is exactly what it was before. So I know that it's it is Giddey, Trey Jones, Okoro, Buzelis, and Vooch. As far as the Magic, I haven't seen that one yet, but Jalen Suggs is out with an injury. So I don't know. Are they going to start Tyus Jones to be cool and let the brothers start against each other? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I know Orlando's actually trying these days, so I doubt it. But I would agree. That was my ducking key to the game. Because I feel like the Magic are very, very top heavy. Like they have so much money invested in their top four players. Like Bane, Suggs, Wagner, and Banchero. They make so much money. Like the Magic aren't going to be able to sign anybody else. So like, I don't know, man. To each their own. I don't really love their roster construction. I know you have to pay some of these guys, but like to me, I don't know. It feels like something's missing with the Magic. Like I still don't feel like they have the guy. And maybe I'm just not well versed enough on, Wagner or Banchero. I know that they put up some stats, but like I guess I just need to see them do it in a big time situation before I buy into like, whether or not they're like the next big thing. Because obviously they're kind of like the Bulls in how they've been built. Like they have a bunch of pieces that they drafted over the years, like slowly but surely. Pretty much a homegrown team. I'm trying to think like Bane, they traded for Bane, but they traded for Wendell, but they drafted Suggs, they drafted Wagner, and they drafted Banchero. So they're built almost a little bit like the Bulls. The problem is that like two of those guys, I think, are getting max contracts. And I really don't know I know they're really good players, but don't get me wrong, but I don't know if like I think Bane is overpaid. I think I don't want to say Banchero's overpaid. I think Wagner and Banchero are probably paid well, but I just don't know, man. I just don't see it. Maybe it's me. Okay, so they have Tyus Jones starting at point guard to go against his brother. Who's the older brother? I need to know. Trey Jones is the okay. So yeah, my little joke does make sense. So Trey, our Jones is the younger brother, but on the basketball court, he's big bro though. He's gonna stunt on his little bro or on his big bro. Turn him into little bro for a day. All right, we're getting ready to tip off here, man. Let's go. Let's go, Bulls. All right, Magic win the tip. Here comes Tyus Jones. I'm going to call him the fake Jones tonight. That's the fake Jones. Wendell Carter Jr. with the That was awful. That was not good. I see Wendell hasn't been working on his stroke a whole lot. Gee whiz, that was way off. Yeah, I agree with that, Trev. I thought that Giddey was worth $30 million. A lot of people thought I was nuts. I got called a lot of stuff for that. I was called a Josh Giddey stan just for arguing that he was worth $30 million a year. I don't understand that. It's not that much money in the NBA these days. It's really not. 15% of the salary cap or whatever. Maybe a little. I think it's a little more than that. All right, Vooch drives in on Wendell. He hits the hook shot and he misses. We got 2-0 Bulls lead. Back the other way, Banchero. Okoro on guard. Kicks it back to Wagner, guarded by Buzelis. Buzelis forces him to pass out to the other Jones. Jones misses. Wendell with the rebound, but he starts choking. Okay, he kicks it out to Jones. Tyus races up for three. Miss. Bane gets the rebound. He scores. Come on, man. We can't let that go. All right, Matas back up to floor. Vooch with the pick. Matas for three. In and out. Back the other way. Giddey on. Who's that? Bane? Bane just went to the rack and he missed the layup. Good defense. Buzelis up the court. Gives it to Vooch. Gives it to Trey Jones. Come on, Trey. Oh, wide open is Okoro from the corner. And he misses. Okoro, you got to start hitting those, bro. His shot has been broke. Oh, no, Josh, no. Both got mixed up on defense and transition, and Bane got the cutting pass, and he was wide open to the basket. Josh tried to foul him to stop the easy bucket, but he got the and one. Honestly, he tried to foul him pretty good, so can't be that mad at him. I agree with that, Trev. And like the conversation about his shooting is so overblown. People saying that he can't shoot, it's not true anymore. It's just not. Buzelis gets a pass from Giddey down to Vooch. Gives it back to Giddey. Giddey takes it around the pick. Spin move to the rim. Gets it over to Okoro in the corner for three. Come on, baby. Okoro, it's twice now. All right. Wendell acts like he's going to shoot from three, dribbles in a couple steps, shoots and bricks again. 2-5. Bulls down by 3 points. Vooch has a nasty screen on Franz Wagner. Woo-wee! They end up with getting it to Trey Jones. Oh, that's whack. Trey misses three, and then Wagner was too busy laying on the ground so long that he got to cherry pick, got an easy bucket. 2-7. Bulls are up or down by 5. Don't move too much, Vooch. Oh, nice. Trey Jones, baby. 3-pointer. Let's go. Wendell Carter. All right, he passes it off to Banchero. Banchero guarded closely by Okoro. Good defense by Buzelis. No, you can't call that foul. No. That was a loose ball. They both had a right to go and try and get it. That's whack. Vucevic absolutely destroyed Franz Wagner on that pick. It's not fair that he got an easy 2 points out of that because he laid on the ground for so long. Wendell Carter, he's trying to go for a revenge game, but he must forget that he's not good at offense. He misses again. Oh. Giddey with a spin move in the lane, and he slips hard. Wipe up that floor, you guys. What kind of crew you guys have over there? What kind of low... Oh, my God. We're lucky that Giddey didn't tear his ACL on that play. Giddey at the line. He hits his first free throw. Six to 7. Bulls are down by 1. Giddey at the line for his second free throw. Bang. Tie game. 7 up. All right, Banchero for 3, and he bricks. Nice tip. Nice tip by Vucevic over to Buzelis. Buzelis takes it up the court. He crosses over. He goes right at Wagner. No call. Rims out. Magic ball. Banchero, crossover, spin move in the lane, and he scores. Nice move. Giddey up the court, gives it to Herter. Herter passes to Vooch. Vooch to Giddey. Vooch sets a pick for Giddey. Giddey kicks it to Okoro in the corner. Okoro drives. Misses the reverse lay-in. He's trying too hard on offense, man. Oh, good defense from Okoro on the other end. He made up for it. He bodied the... Oh! No! Buzelis missed a dunk. We've seen a lot of missed dunks by the Bulls since like the start of the preseason. Good recovery to play defense by Buzelis. Wow, they're up and down the court right now. Vucevic to Okoro. Okoro gets blocked. Come on. Nobody can score right now. And then they alley-oop it to Franz Wagner, who's a cherry picker. Cherry picker. You're like the old men that I play with at the rec. Come on, man. Get back on defense. Buzelis takes the ball. He drives past Bane, right to the rim, and he gets fouled. Let's go. Nice take. Franz Wagner has 4 points, and they're both on cherry picks. It's weak. Gee whiz. Banchero absolutely ate up Okoro at the rim. I believe Okoro is 0 for 4 right now. Get him off the floor, man. Like, I'm over it. I'm over it, dude. Let me make sure. Yep, Okoro is 0 for 4. Bulls have a 4-point deficit right now, 7-11. How are you guys feeling so far? Go Bulls. What's up, Grenier? How you doing today, brother? I need Okoro to come out of the game. I don't know how much, like, I love his defense. His defense is great, but he is very, very much Keith Bogans. If you guys remember Keith Bogans from the Derrick Rose era, he was our starting two the first year that the Bulls were good under Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose's MVP year. And Keith Bogans could D up all day, but man, he could not play a lick of offense. He's like Ronnie Brewer, actually. That's also another good comp for Okoro. Kind of like Ronnie Brewer. Yes, good block though. Good block on Banchero. He can play defense, man. It's a shame he can't play any offense, it seems like, because seems like it might be optimistic. Yeah. Isaac no Scoro. I like that. We need the Bulls to go to 2-0 tonight, guys. Bulls go to 2-0 tonight. The Bears go to 5-2 tomorrow. All is right again in Chicago sports land. And I had a terrible day yesterday. I'm not going to get into it. So I need a good weekend. I need my Bulls and I need my Bears to win. To win, baby. Just win. Debbie Jones. Debbie looks like an athlete. She looks like she could shoot from 3. Buzelis leaves his first free throw short. Geez, the money line for the Bulls right now is plus 240. That's a pretty good bet. I feel like I'm going to make decent money off the Bulls this year. Because the lines are always going to have them as dogs. And I feel like they're almost always going to surprise. Banchero drives, gets D'd up by P-Will, misses. Bane goes to the rack. That was a weird layup, but he made it. 8-13, Magic lead by 5. Giddey's got the ball. Giddey drives right at Bane, kicks it out to Buzelis in the corner for 3. He misses. I like the aggressiveness from Matas early, though. Keep shooting, bro. Don't stop shooting. One of these nights, he's going to be hot. He's going to drop 40. I can feel it. Oh! Get out of here, Wagner. Matas just stuffed him. Stuffed crust, baby. Pizza Hut, give me a sponsorship. Oh, Herder for 3. Oh, that looked dead on, too. Herder gets the ball back from Buzelis. Kicks it to Giddey. Giddey wide open for 3. Bang. See, when the Magic just acted like all of the dumb fans who talk about Giddey not being able to shoot. He calmly walked into that and drained it. That's not a foul on Buzelis. That's bull. Buzelis was just trying to stick with his man. That's garbage. That's 2 on Buzelis. He's coming out of the game. Bulls have started the game 3 of 14 from the field, which isn't good, but they're only down by 2. Yeah. I feel like he is kind of horrible. Chi-Town, stand up, baby. Let's go. All right. Wendell passes out to Banchero for 3, and he drains it. I have a feeling he's going to be annoying tonight. I just have a feeling. Ooh, Giddey with a baseball pass to the corner. Almost went out of bounds, but Io caught it. Get it back to Vooch, to Giddey. Giddey drives. Giddey kicks it out to Herder for 3. The Bulls have had a lot of good looks at the rim, man. They should honestly be winning this game. Banchero takes it right at Josh Giddey and scores. Was that Banchero? That was someone else, I think. He just looks like his mini-me. All right, Giddey in the top corner. Kicks it down to Vooch in the post. Vooch with a turnaround jumper. And that rattles in, baby. What a What a shot from Vooch. Love it. 13 to 18. Bulls down by 5. Banchero crosses over. He hits a jumper. Banchero is hot, baby. He is hot. Io's got the ball, takes a pick from Vooch. Io drives to the rack, dribbles all the way around, drives to the middle of the... Okay, kicks it out to Giddey. Giddey guarded by Banchero. And Wendell pushed Vooch and got a dumb foul called on himself. 13 to 20, Bulls down by 7. 4:05 to go in the first quarter. Wendell looks like the same player that he was when we had him. I swear, the same exact player. All right, Herter has the ball. Herter, nice pass down to Io on the baseline. Io with the little jump hook. Nice. 15 to 20. Bulls down by 5. Io gets on the board. Banchero, feeling himself, crosses over. Kicks over to, I think that's Jones. He drives, he misses. Rebound P-Will to Trey Jones, to Io. Io with the dunk. Way to push the pace. Orlando was lazy getting back on defense. Io made him pay. That's what we do, baby. 17 to 20. Bulls down by 3. P-Will with some aggressive defense on Banchero, but he takes it around the pick and lifts for 3. Misses. Thank God. He was wide open. P-Will gets the rebound. He aggressively takes it up to court and shoots. Oh! P-Will, who is this man? I need a different name for this guy. This is not Patrick Williams. So far through the preseason and now 2 games, it just looks like a different, far more aggressive player than I'm used to seeing. He looks assertive out there. Magic shoot from the top corner. They miss. Herter with the rebound. Let's go. Herter kicks it to P-Will. P-Will drives. Oh, kicks it back to Herter on the drop. Nice. Good cut by Herter. Good find by P-Will. Nice little 2-man game there. 9-0 run for the Bulls, baby. And that's a 2-point Bulls lead. Let's go. Let's go. I hope you guys bet on that 2 plus 240. It's already going down. Let's go, man. No worries, Billy. What's up? What's going on, Bill? How you feeling, brother? I know, man. P-Will looks fire this year. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm about to start. I can't believe I'm saying this. I shouldn't say this. Let the record show that I am very well aware that this might blow up in my face. But I think that Patrick Williams should start at the 3. Or at the 4. Whatever. He should start alongside Buzelis. I think. I'm an idiot for even suggesting that. He looks better than Okoro. He just does. He looks better than him. He has the whole year so far. Significantly. Because I think his defense is just as good or close. You know, Okoro might be a little bit more physical. But yeah, we do miss Kobe shooting. That's for sure. I'll be honest, he didn't shoot a high percentage last year, but the threat of Kobe, like, because Kobe's had some huge games in the NBA, his like set 3-point shooting records, so teams are always going to respect him. It's something because like a lot of people don't know that Josh Giddey shot a higher percentage than Kobe White last year from 3. Now Kobe White did take a higher percentage or a higher like volume of 3-pointers, so you don't expect Kobe to shoot 40% because he's the primary scorer. He's gonna be lifting them, right? But still though, like he commands so much respect, especially now that he's been called player of the month, you know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, Okoro just ain't doing it for me, man. He's just not. P-Will looks assertive. You know what? We're paying him $19 million a year. So it'd be pretty cool if he became a starter. Like if he earned his starting spot back. Watch, though. We would do that, and he would just, like, completely revert to old P-Will. And I'll look like an idiot. So don't drink the Jim Jones. All right. Franz has the ball. P-Will playing tight D. He gets a pick. Oh, Wagner to the rim. Scores on the drive. Oh, Io, the Bulls race up. Io got fouled. He was all over him. Come on, man. That's garbage. The Magic getting easy 2. All right, Magic up by 2. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. 22-24. Trey brings it back up. Trey crosses over, drives, kicks it to P-Will on the cut. P-Will, I'd like you to put that in your left hand and yam that boy home. He tried to reverse layup. It wasn't bad. He just missed. Banchero drives and he scores. He's pretty good, man. Oh, wait, that's Black. That's the second time I've mistaken Black for Banchero. Jalen Smith inside from Trey. Jalen Smith with a jump hook, and he misses. Oh, Herter. Nice. That's crazy. Is that an and one? Nice, and one. So Jalen Smith missed a jump hook. Herter missed the putback tip. Then he hustled. He got another rebound, and he hit like a fadeaway jumper with the foul. I love Herter. Also, I wouldn't mind starting Herter. I just think I'd rather have Herter or P-Will than Okoro. I think P-Will is probably our best two-way option. And that's crazy to say. That's nuts. Other than Io. But I love Io as a six-man. Io's a demon as a six-man. You're putting a starter in off the bench. All right, Wagner takes it in, Euro step, and he misses the little runner. Off Wagner, Bulls ball, 25-26, Bulls down by 1. Getting near the end of the first quarter here. Yep. That's true. They're missing Jalen Suggs, but I'd say that us missing Kobe's a bigger deal for us than them missing Suggs is. Like, Suggs is what, their third leading scorer? Oh, Trey Jones gets to the rack and he scores. Where's the D at? He smoked the D on that play. Bulls up by 1. 1 minute to go in the first quarter. Io falls asleep at the wheel. He got back cut on the baseline. Magic score 28-27. Trey Jones, they're leaving him open from 3. Is that Steven Adams? Is Steven Adams on the Magic? No, he's not on the Magic. Was that an and one? Jalen Smith gets fouled. No, he didn't. He did make it. Okay. It went down so smoothly on my screen, I couldn't tell if he airballed or if he made it. The net didn't even move. Dang, Jalen Smith was the 10th overall pick. Well, all right, Bulls up by 1, 29-28. Jalen Smith missed a free throw. Wagner comes back the other way, and he hits a turnaround jumper. 31 seconds to go. Bulls down by 1, 29-30. Trey Jones, fast up the other way, gets blocked. He wanted to get another possession for the Bulls, but I don't think it was worth it because there's only a 2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The Magic are still going to take the last shot. There's not going to be enough. Trey should have just slowed that down, but... Oh, Trey forces the pick or forces a steal. Io back the other way. Io, what the heck was that, Io? No. Io did like a little shot put thing on the baseline, and it was awful. It was an air ball. Come on, Io. You're better than that. Well, after 1 quarter, the Bulls are down by 1 point, 29-30. I'll take it. I felt like the Bulls missed a ton of open looks. I feel like the Magic made some contested shots. I think our best basketball is still ahead of us tonight. I'll give you guys some quick stats. So from the Bulls end, at least, Okoro, brutal, absolutely brutal. So Okoro was 0 of 4. He had 1 rebound and 1 block in his 6 minutes of game time. Matas 0 of 4. But see, his 0 of 4 is just different, man. Like, he's being aggressive, and he's like one of our guys. So, like, that's not normal for him. But he was 0 of 2 from 3 as well. 1 of 2 from the line for Matas. But he also had 1 offensive rebound and 1 defensive rebound for a total of 2. Not a great quarter for pretty much any of our. Well, Josh Giddey had a good quarter. He had 7 points on 2 of 2 from the field, 1 of 1 from downtown, 2 of 2 from the line, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist for Josh Giddey. He needs to get them assist numbers up for the triple-double prediction, but I think he will. Trey Jones, 5 points, 2 of 4 from the field, 1 of 2 from downtown, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. He was the only starter that was a plus. He was a +6 in the first quarter. He came out pretty quickly for Io, I believe. And then Vooch had 2 points. He was only 1 of 2 from the field. He had 2 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. He was fine. Not egregious. Jalen Smith had 2 points, missed a shot at the line, but he was 1 of 3. P. Will, the paw. Streets are saying the paw is back, by the way. 3 points, 1 of 2 from the field, including 1 of 1 from downtown. 2 rebounds and an assist and a steal in 5 minutes. Literally, 7 other players had more playing time than Patrick Williams, yet he has the most impressive stat line. 3 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. He's filled up the stat sheet more than anyone else. Herter's also pretty good here. He's got 5 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And 2 of his 3 rebounds were on offense. All right, Bulls ball starting the first quarter, 29-30. Trey Jones takes it around a pick, kicks it out to Io. Io down to Jalen Smith. Jalen Smith with a move inside, and he hits a jump hook, and he misses. Jalen Smith's offensive game has not been good this year so far. I feel like he was consistent last year, but this year he has not been. Oh, nice play by the Magic. They got Bane open on Trey Jones. It was a nice double screen play. It was kind of that was smooth. Trey Jones drives and he kicks it to Julian Phillips for a dunk. Julian Phillips sighting, you guys. Okay. See, this is what I like about what Billy's got at his fingertips this year. Is Julian Phillips going to be the guy tonight and not Dalen Terry? Oh, no. Jalen Smith, what are you doing? He just got absolutely big-manned by... Oh, it's Bataste. Why does he look so much different than I'm used to? Jalen Smith for 3. Whoa, there we go. Tie game, 34-all. 10:40 to go in the second quarter. In the corner, Magic shooting the bottom corner for 3, and they miss. Jalen Smith with the rebound. Kicks it out to Io. Kicks it back to Jalen Smith. Jalen Smith drives. He scores with the and one, baby. That was tragic defense by the Magic. They were not interested in playing anything there. And Jalen Smith takes advantage. Man, as soon as I badmouthed him, he just went and dropped a 3-pointer and a and one. Maybe I should start badmouthing people more often. Just kidding. That wouldn't be my style. All right. Jalen Smith has 7 points. Bulls have a 2-point lead with 10-11 to go in the second quarter. 36-34. Okoro back in the game playing on Bane. Bane kicks it to Franz Wagner for 3, and he misses. Rebound Okoro. Okoro kicks it to Giddey. Giddey drives, kicks it back to Okoro. Okoro crosses over. they're leaving him open now, and he's just not taking it. Giddey crosses over, gets into Bane, shoots like a jump hook. Ooh, good hustle by Okoro, but he turned it over. Call a timeout next time, buddy. Magic jack up a three-pointer. De Silva keeps jacking up shots, and he keeps missing. P. Will tries to go to the line, or tries to cross over, loses the ball. Nice. Julian Phillips' defense. He swats a cutting De Silva. Swats a pass away from the cutting De Silva. They steal the ball. Okoro comes back the other way. Okoro drives to the rim, gets fouled. I don't think it was in the act of shooting, though. De Silva comes out of the game. Giddey takes a pick from Jalen Smith. He kicks it over to Herter. Herter over to Jalen Smith. Jalen Smith pump fakes, drives the lane. Nice up and under move. That was acrobatic, man. Good control. Jalen Smith, man, making me look stupid for doubting him. 9 points for Jalen Smith. He's the leading scorer for the Bulls. Dang, who was that? Someone had a putback dunk for the Magic. P. Will almost lost the ball. Gets it to Giddey, though. Giddey from Jalen. P. Will in the post. Nice. P. Will gets fouled. Way to be aggressive, man. P. Will's using that big body these days. How about it? Who is that? Is that Jonathan Isaac? Yeah, it's Jonathan Isaac. All right. Giddey gets the inbound from Herter. Giddey, nice pass to Vooch. Holy crap. What just happened there? What was that? Was that a moving screen? I couldn't tell with the sound off. It looked like a load of garbage. What's up, Michael? How you doing, bro? Baby Street, I gotta get a scoreboard on the stream, man. I've been meaning to actually ask him. I gotta figure out how to do it. I've never done it before. I just give the scoreboard with my recap. It's 38-36 right now. Bulls lead by 2 with 8 minutes to go in the second quarter. Oh, Giddey steals it from Batase. Giddey drives. Nice. He went up quick on Bane. Bane wasn't expecting it. 40-36. Bulls up by 4. Giddey's got 9, 3, and 2. 2 steals, 3 rebounds, 9 points. It's a pretty good Josh Giddey game when his 4th best stat is assists. And the Bulls have limited their turnovers. They only have 3 turnovers so far in the game. The Magic have 5. The Bulls are on an 11-4 run in the last 3 minutes and 32 seconds. Yeah, Smith definitely heard me, Trev. 100%. This is what I'm talking about, Slayer. The Bulls' depth is so underrated, man. Depth is underrated in general in the NBA. Giddey drives, tries to go up into his body, doesn't get the call, misses the shot. Bane defended by Giddey. Bane takes the pick, shoots a 3. That was an ill-advised shot, if you ask me. Rebound, Patrick Williams. Up the court to Dalen Terry. Terry to Vooch. Vooch to P. Will. P. Will to Giddey. 7 minutes to go. 4-point lead for the Bulls. 40-36. P. Will gets down. He gets great positioning on Bane. He was bullying. Is that Bane? That's Bane, right? Yep, that was Bane. He's got Disney on his jersey because that was about how soft that defense was by Bane. Disney level. Good aggressiveness by P. Will early in the game, man. I love what I'm seeing from Patrick Williams this year. This is crazy. Crazy. If you guys are here with me on YouTube, please do leave a like on the video. It helps with the algorithm. Really appreciate you if you do. Giddey over to Dale and Terry for 3. I want Dale and Terry to succeed so bad. I like him so much as a person, but he just can't seem to figure it out. No, that was a bailout call. Banchero literally dribbled it off his leg, and they called a foul on Herder. That was crap. 40-36 still. Bulls lead by 4. TV timeout. Let me see here. The only other thing about the scoreboard that I need to figure out is, so I watch my games using maybe not the fully up and up way, if you will. So I'm a little bit afraid that I'll be behind a live scoreboard that I put on the screen. So I feel like if I'm going to get the live scoreboard to put on the screen, I need to subscribe to CHSN so that I'm live and like not behind at all. Because I'm usually like a minute or two behind the actual live broadcast with the stream. But I do want to get that for you guys. I know you guys, that's a more enjoyable way to keep the score than listening to myself. Oh, man, I appreciate that. Chicago traffic's the worst. Partially had a lot to do with my really bad day yesterday. Ugh. Yeah, if anybody has like any constructive criticisms for me as well, like anything that I could do to make these streams better, I'm all ears, always. When I was growing up, I always used to I had a habit of saying what the announcer was about to say. Like I would always say it, and then the announcer on TV would say it. Like I've done that so much in my life. And so like I've always thought that I've had like kind of a gift for covering sports, like for commenting on them or broadcasting them, I guess. So it's been pretty cool to stream Bulls games because I get the chance to actually, commentate. Appreciate all of you here with me on a Saturday evening. All 255 of you. Appreciate every single one of y'all. A lot of brothers starting against each other in the NBA ever since 2020. The Holidays own that. They own this. Drew, Justin, and Aaron. Holiday season. Magic lift a 3 from the top corner. They miss. All right, we're back. Herder gets the rebound. He passes out to Buzelis at the 3. Kicks it out to Vooch. Kicks it over to Giddey. Giddey takes the pick from Vooch. Giddey drives to the middle of the lane. All right, dribbles back out. Kicks it out to Herder. Herder drives to the right side of the basket, and he hits the layup over the contended defense. Let's go, man. Nice. Magic come back quick. Banchero trying to score on Buzelis. ISO. Buzelis with the block. Oh, my God. I didn't know Banchero was getting Kobe calls. Come on, man. What in the world? Appreciate that, Future. I really appreciate that, man. For real. Thank you. Or Sunday morning, yes. For my Aussie fans up in here. Appreciate you guys coming to hang out on a Sunday morning. This is your version of a 12 o'clock Bears game. I know, man. Yeah, the interaction these days, like with sports, is awesome. It's so cool. Like I'm old enough to remember a time before the internet. Like I was born in 1990, so I was on the internet when you had to be, if someone called the house phone, it would be like, Giddey drives baseline, kicks it out to Herder. Herder underneath to Buzelis. No, Buzelis, you got to take that, brother. You're wide open under the basket. And then Buzelis turned it over. Oh my God. No. That was not a good possession for Matas. He cannot be under the basket and not take that shot. Kick ball on Vooch. 42-38. Bulls up by 4. Thoughts on Vooch? What's up, Pops? Thoughts on Vooch? So very mixed feelings. He drives me nuts. Like on the nights he gets dominated defensively, he really, really drives me crazy. But I recognize that he's got a lot of value. Like he does. Like guys that can shoot, 50, 40, 80 shooting splits that are 7 foot tall and have a full post bag. The list of those kinds of players in NBA history is actually really short. It's like less than 10 guys. Probably less than 6. Vooch is a rare breed offensively, but man, that guy cannot play no defense. He just missed a jump hook, by the way. Banchero comes back the other way, and he hits a turnaround jumper on Okoro. 2-point lead for the Bulls, 42-40. Io brings it up the court, kicks out to Herder. Herder to P. Will in the corner. Backs down his defender. P. Will with the he hit like a fadeaway hanging jumper. Pat only has 5 points. This is like the most impressive 5 points he's ever dropped in his life. He's got a pretty full stat line, I think. He has 4 rebounds and Bulls tried to push it back and then turned it over. Sorry, I was focusing on P. Will's stats. But the Bulls are up by 4. What is P. Will's stat line right now? P. Will's got. Oh, see, I just spoiled something for myself. Well, I'll wait for the next break. Banchero takes the ball from Wendell. He kicks it out. They swing it. Bane gets it in the bottom corner. They try an alley-oop to Wendell. He misses. Herder with the rebound. They push it up fast to Io. Back to Herder. Herder crosses over. Nice cut down to P. Will. P. Will slams it home with the left hand. Let's go. 7 points for Patrick Williams. 46-40. Bulls up by 6. 3:57 to go in the second quarter. (46-40). Banchero drives. P. Will with good help defense, and he misses. The Bulls have 13 assists on their 19 made field goals. Io takes a pick from Vooch. He goes to the rack. Io scores. That's too easy, man. I mean, that was gravy. That was money in the bank, y'all. I love what I'm seeing from these Bulls, man. I love it. I love it. Cheer. Don't mind me. All right. So, quick stat update while we have a commercial break. Just some important ones. Giddey's got 9 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals. Baller. The bench is absolutely dominating Orlando like I predicted. I love it. The starters, like 3 of our starters have a minus, but it's not much. It's like -2, -1, -5. The whole rest of the team, including the entire bench, all 6 players that have been off the bench, have a plus. And I love it. This is what I mean. If you're going to be top heavy like the Orlando Magic, right? I feel like it's got to be the Heatles. And I just don't see Wagner and Banchero like that. Like Banchero is showing me something tonight. I could see him being like one of those kind of dudes. But I don't know, man. People always say that Matas is his comp is Franz Wagner. I think he's going to be better than him. I don't know. I know he's good. But just my opinion. I think if you're going to tie so much of your cap up in 4 guys, you've got to be the Heatles. It's got to be LeBron, D. Wade, Chris Bosh, Ray Allen. 4 Hall of Famers. Like, is anybody going to put Desmond Bane in the Hall of Fame? You know what I mean? I don't know. I digress. I just feel like they've kind of kneecapped themselves. They're gonna have to. I feel like they're gonna have to trade somebody if they want to actually win a championship. Because I don't think that this core is capable of winning a championship, and they're maxed out. Like they have spent all of their money. 48-40. Bulls are up by 8. Oh yeah, P. Will stat line: 7 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. Baller. Jalen Smith has 9 points, one rebound, and that's all. Wow, Herter is out here having a Josh Giddey game. Herter's got 7 points, 5 rebounds, 2 of them on offense, and 4 assists. Really nice game from Herter. His basketball IQ is so good. I love Kevin Herter. I want to keep him. I'm being honest. He's on a contract year. I really want to bring him back. I really hope that we can sign him to a decent deal. I know it's probably not smart. We should probably let him walk. He's probably worth more than we should be willing to sign him for, but I don't know. If you can get him for like the Trey Jones deal, holy crap, man. Do it. Do it. All right, we're back. Wagner takes a pick from Wendell. Dribbles around, takes it to the rack. Wendell put some sneaky moving screen stuff there, though, but he did it in a way where it looked like he was just trying to roll to the rim. Bulls up by 6, 48-42, 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. P. Will kicks it over to Vooch, kicks it over to Giddey. Giddey takes the screen from Vooch. Trey Jones, crossover, throws it down to Vooch, baseline in the post, hits a turnaround jumper. Vooch is in his bag to begin the season, man. He's in his bag. One of the best big men in Orlando Magic history, and he's balling out against him. The Magic almost turn it over. Wagner lifts a 3. He misses. Trey Jones with the rebound. Kicks it over to P. Will. P. Will to Giddey. You should have just shot that, P. Will. Be aggressive, my man. You're playing good. Believe in yourself. Okoro gets the ball from Vooch. Takes it around to Vooch pick. Kicks it back to Vooch. Vooch to Giddey. Giddey drives. Oh, kicks it to P. Will in the corner. P. Will lifts. I like the aggressiveness. He didn't make it, but I do enjoy the aggressiveness. The Bulls have their largest lead of the night, 8 points at 50-42. 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. Banchero dribbles, guarded by Okoro. Kicks over to Wendell, guarded by Vooch. Kicks over to Bane, guarded by Trey Jones. Bane drives, hits a little leaner. Oh, that's black. I keep messing up. I never recognize whether it's black or not. That's my bad. The Bulls turned it over. Not sure what they do to turn it over. Yeah, the starters for the oh my God. Black comes back and just jacks up a 3 and makes it. This dude is balling for the Magic tonight. Giddey brings it up to court. Bulls up by 3. Vooch hands it off to Trey Jones. Trey Jones takes a pick from Vooch, kicks it over to Okoro on the side, kicks it down to Vooch in the post. Okoro cuts to the basket, gets the pass from Vooch, gets absolutely rejected at the rim. Oh, good steal from P. Will. Good hustle, brother. That's great hustle by Patrick Williams, man. Awesome hustle. Gets to the Trey Jones. Trey Jones takes a pick from Vooch. He drives. He misses. He gets his own rebound. He misses the baseline jumper. 54 seconds left. Bulls up by 3, 50-47. Wagner drives against Josh Giddey, gets fouled. The Magic will have a chance to limit or take the lead down to just 1 point. This is a back and forth ball game, man. But see, I see like us on the Magic's level, and we don't even have Kobe out here. Everyone's saying the Magic are going to be like a top 4 seed this year. We'll see. Franz hits his first. I've got a couple texts about Patrick Williams. I love it. Franz hits his second. 1 point lead for the Bulls. 49 seconds to go. 50-49. Giddey's taking the ball up the court. Giddey's dribble being patient. 10 seconds on the shot clock. He takes a pick from Vooch. He crosses over, takes it to the rack on Wendell. He misses, but Vooch rolled to the rim and he gets the tap. Nice job by Vucevic. He realized that Wendell wasn't on him anymore, and he got the easy offensive putback. Bulls up by 3, 52-49. 24 seconds left to go. 14 seconds on the shot clock. The Bulls should have the last shot. Wendell gets the ball, passes it over to Black. Black to De Silva. De Silva goes baseline, turnaround jumper, and he misses. Giddey with the rebound. 8 seconds to go. Giddey pushes the ball up the court. He whips it down to Herter. Magic tap it out. Nice attempt at a pass. Wait, did they say that was off Herter? Oh, whack. I guess that was a turnover. 2 seconds left, and the Franz heaves it, and he misses. That would have been a heck of a way to end the first half. I'm not going to lie. That would have tied the game. But the Bulls will take a 3-point lead into halftime. 52-49, baby. And if you bet the Bulls at plus 240, like I said, that was a good bet, you're feeling good right now, baby. Oh, I got some comments here. My bad, y'all. Thanks, Slayer. I appreciate that, man. I've got a ton of different glasses. Some of them are hard to find situations for. I'm not going to lie. Like, some of them are easy. Like, I got, like, these stars. I got these flames. You could do all kinds of stuff with that. But then I got some, like, cheeseburger glasses. I'm like, where am I? Like, I need Noah Essengay to get on the court so I could be like, he needs to eat some burgers and get some weight on him. I can put those on. What's up, Sal? How you feeling, bro? I think the Bulls are playing pretty good tonight. I'm feeling good. Matas hasn't even gotten started yet, man. He only has 1 point at halftime. 1 point for Matas, and the Bulls are up by 3. Basically no Matas, no Kobe. Bulls up by 3. That's crazy, man. You need okay, Buzelis definitely has a chance to drop 15 still. I think he could still get hot. Herter's going to hit a 3. I can almost guarantee that. I don't know, man. I'm a bit of a Kings fan, and he sold hard many times. Oh, Herter? He wasn't good in Sacramento. It's true. But sometimes players just don't play great, and certain fits don't work. Certain organizations don't, use a player in the ways that they might be best utilized. I don't know. I can't say that I watched a lot of Herter in Sacramento, but he's been great for the Bulls. When we acquired him last year, like through the end of the year after we got him, he led the Bulls in plus minus. He was a +8 average for the whole year, like as a Bull, which is incredible. It was better than Josh Giddey, who was a +7.2 after the All-Star break. You're all good, Faith. How you feeling? Yes, I got the link. Yeah, Matas is not shooting well, man. Yeah, no, you're good. I owe you a response, Sal. I seen it. That's my bad. Yesterday was an awful day. I just didn't have a chance to get back yet. We're definitely going to collaborate very, very soon. I'm very interested in doing that. Yeah, I need Matas to get on fire because if he starts rolling, the Bulls just play the same way they just played. The Bulls will win going away. At least I think they will. Let me quickly. $49, $52. I'll run through some stats here in just a second. I'm just putting up a score thing on Twitter. All right, so good. The Bulls are so deep, though, man. Like this is the difference between the Magic and the Bulls. Like the Magic can't afford for Banchero or Wagner to not be good any night. Like, because if one of them is bad, the other guy's got to like drop 40, because their team really isn't built for anyone on their bench to be significantly contributing. Like the Bulls, every game, their bench scores a lot. But like tonight, I think the Magic bench has like 16 points, and their starters have like 33, I believe. Let's see. Giddey had nine points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals. And then P. Will was my other guy that I really enjoyed. P. Will had 7, 4, 1, and 2. And who is my Herder? Herder had 7, 5, and 4. All right. Let's see. Cool. Yeah, Okoro's honestly been our weakest link so far, I feel like. It has not been good. He's been great on D, though. It's a shame he can't start making some shots go down, man. All right. How you? Yeah, me either, man. I can't wait. It'll be a lot of fun. Pat's been awesome. Honestly, Pat's been great in the preseason. Pat's been great through 2 games. I have said that it would take 20 or 30 games in a row from him being this kind of guy for me to trust him, but like he's on the right path. I don't trust him, but he's been consistent so far. Got to call a spade a spade. Who wins? I've got the Bulls, man. I'm a homer. The Bulls are up by 3 at halftime. Like I haven't seen anything from the Magic that's that scary. Buzelis hasn't even started to get going yet. He's got 1 point. Kobe White not even playing, and we're still up by 3 points. So I think the Bulls' depth wins them this game. As will happen many nights this season. Let's make some banners. Let's see. Let's go. What's going on, Neil? How you feeling, brother? Man, how good would it be to go 2-0, man? Like I keep thinking about Ricky O'Donnell's tweet that he was like, he like put up after Kobe was announced to be out for 2 weeks, he brought up the schedule and he posted like the first 11 games or something like that on Twitter. And he's like, we're going to be lucky if we get 3 wins. I'll be impressed if we get 5. It was like out of the first 11 or 13 games. So it'd be hilarious if we go 2-0 to start. I want the Bulls to be good so bad because I haven't understood why everyone's been so negative about them. I understood the last few years, but not this year. Like this team is worth being excited for. So I don't know. I think we're just so conditioned to dogging everything that the Bulls do and hating the Bulls, I guess, that they're not willing to buy in until they're given like foolproof evidence. But I don't know. My basketball mind told me that these guys are going to be good this year, and so far they've proven it right. So I certainly didn't think they got worse. A lot of people said that they were going to win like 33 games was the Vegas under to start the season. Stealing money. If you were a bettor and you didn't bet the Bulls winning over 33 games, you're crazy. You're going to do that easy. I had the Bulls winning 45 games. I appreciate that, Thomas. I was a linebacker. I was a middle linebacker. Actually, if you guys are willing to indulge my glory days a little bit here. Football and basketball were my games, but this is me in the sectional finals making that tackle. It's kind of blurry. That is a form tackle, my friends. It's been like one of my favorite pictures of all time. That and my John Stockton photo over here. Oh, you want to see it? I mean, it's not much. I'm not cut. I like carbs too much. Yeah. Nobody's saying that the Bulls are going to win a championship this year. And that's where I feel like, Bears need a DB. Yeah. That ain't me, dog. I was in the box. If I was playing coverage, it was not good for me. I like to be in the mix out there in the open field. I mean, I can make a tackle on a linebacker or on a running back, but trying to guard like a receiver or even a halfback out like in this. I used to hate guarding swing passes. It used to drive me nuts. Just wasn't my bag. So what is your favorite What's your favorite? I guess what's your favorite thing of the Bulls so far tonight, guys? Like, what are you guys feeling? Yeah, I'll catch you later, Neil. How do you guys feel about the game going forward? Do you guys think that the Bulls are going to win? And who do you think's been the most impressive Bull so far for you? I'd love to know. For me, I'm honestly most impressed by P. Will, but I think that's because my expectations were so low. Yes, sir. Sit up and head to Dallas. Man, I went to Purdue Lafayette for college, and people asked me why I didn't go out for the team. It's because I'm 5'7", and I would have ended up on special teams and had brain damage. Like, unfortunately, I was not born into a pro athlete's body, but I had a lot of fun playing sports when I did play. Josh Giddey is a dog. What kind of dog? Love it, Faith. Loved it. Yeah. Love anything that we get from Pat, honestly. He's given me way more than I ever expected. Honestly, like, doesn't the World Series feel like a foregone conclusion? Like, nobody's stopping Ohtani, man. The Dodgers are a friggin' freight train. I'm not a big baseball person, though, so I could be wrong. To start the third quarter, Trey Jones passed it down to Vooch. Vooch missed, or turned it over. Ooh, good defense by Trey on the comeback fast break by the Magic. They missed the layup. Matas, what are you doing? Oh, did he kick the ball? Matas seemed to think that should have been a kick ball. Good defensive stop. Bulls come back the other way. Matas, I'd like to see you just take that to the rim. He's off tonight. He doesn't seem to have his rhythm right. Trey Jones with the runner, baby. Let's go. That's too easy. Trey Jones is definitely winning the battle of the Jones brothers. Yeah, Matas has been turning it over a lot. Did they? They lost 11-4 yesterday. Maybe it's not a foregone conclusion. I have family in Toronto, so go Blue Jays. Banchero draws the foul on a Coro. See, Orlando is all ISO, man. They have 8 assists and 8 turnovers. That's crazy. So much isolation basketball. There's only the Orlando Magic are like a younger version of the Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan Bulls. Banchero misses his first shot at the line. Yes. I agree, Trev. That's the last thing we're missing to me is a young big man that we could build around. You see, I've heard some people say that could be Noah. So I don't know. I don't know if we plan to play Noah at forward or center. All right, Josh Giddey takes the pick from Vooch, drives the lane, little runner. Be a little more aggressive than that, Josh. You probably could have got closer to the basket there. Desmond Bane gathers, drives, and misses. And he cries after two. Trey Jones runs up the court, kicks it to Giddey. Giddey for 3. Bang! Josh Giddey is a dog. 12 points for Josh Giddey. 2 of 2 from 3, I believe. Bane kicks it down to Wendell Carter, kicks it over to Jones, kicks it over to Franz Wagner. Guarded by Buzelis. Gets in the post. Buzelis, he draws the foul on Buzelis. That was a nice move by Franz. I hate his name. I hate it. I think that we have a lot of wings too now. I mean, we have a pretty good amount of forwards. I think the Bulls are going to be in the 6A seed. Yeah, bouncing the first or second round. Yeah, so this is what I'm saying. I think that's where I'm at as well. It's just that a lot of people think that that's way too optimistic. A lot of people thought that we would be lucky to like sneak into the play-in tournament. We'd be less than 500. He does, Trev. Oh, Vooch for 3. Woo! Bang! Vooch. Big Vooch. Let's go, man. Franz passes down to Wendell. Wendell drives. Wendell is one of the players, though, that Vooch can play pretty decent defense against because Wendell's not that fast. He's pretty slow. It's like Vooch was able to stick with him there. I'm surprised they didn't call that a foul, but he did hit ball. He got a little arm. All right, Magic get it into Bane. He pump fakes, gets a jumper up, and he makes it. 60-53, 7-point Bulls lead. Giddey comes back the other way fast, gets into the post against Bane, kicks out to P-Will, kicks over to Okoro for 3. For the love of God. Can you make one? Banchero comes back the other way, and he draws a foul. Oh, my God. Okoro, you're killing me. You are killing me, Smalls. Seven-point Bulls lead. Banchero shooting the first. Brick City. Second free throw up and good. Bulls lead by 6, 60-54, 9:27 to go in the third quarter. Banchero has 16. Trey Jones up to court quick. Dribbles opposite of Vooch's pick. He passes over to Giddey in the bottom corner. Giddey drives to the right, drives to the middle of the lane, hits a little shot put. Nice. Good move by Josh Giddey. His game is so unique, man. I don't think players know how to guard him. Giddey's got 14. I believe he leads the Bulls. Oh, the Magic found Wagner on a baseline, and he missed the reverse layup. Wendell got the rebound, and he gets fouled. No, that rim, he's looking at a carnival rim. I don't know if you guys have ever been to like one of those really like sideshow carnivals that like come to small towns and like they have the basketball game. And if you ever have a chance to see the basketball rim from the side, it's like it's not even a real circle. It's like a oval. It's like really thin on one or on two sides. That's how the basket looks for Okoro. Wendell makes both. 6-point Bulls lead, 62-56. Bulls are 4-7 from the line. Magic are 10 of 13. Giddey wide open from 3. Oh, barely missed. He's feeling himself, though. Keep shooting, Josh. Keep shooting. Bane passes over to Banchero. Banchero jab step, takes it right in on Okoro. Don't bail him out. Thank God. Oh, they called that offensive? Good. That was crap. He traveled, if anything. Each team has 9 turnovers. 6-point Bulls lead, 8:35 to go in the third quarter. 62-56. Trey Jones takes it around a Vooch screen. He missed, but Vooch. Wait, what happened? They fouled Trey Jones on the layup? Dang it. Vooch would have had to put back bucket, but it's like I said. He might be little bro in real life, but he's big bro on the court. He is toasting his brother. Trey Jones has 7 points, 6 assists, and 4 rebounds. He's talking to the ref like, how you gonna let my little brother do me like this? Trey Jones makes the first free throw. Oh, he was a Blue Devil and a second-round pick. Wow. Trey Jones is a great example of why, obviously, with the exception of the Wembys of the world, getting a top pick isn't as like necessary to hit on good talent as everyone says it is or wants it to be. Trey Jones being as good of a player he is at pick 41 is pretty incredible. But he did go to Duke. See, our team is so much more balanced. Our starters have 33 points. Our bench has 31. Wagner drives. He turns it over. P. Will gets the steal. P. Will dunk, baby. Let's go. And he muscled Banchero out of the way on the fast break. Let's go, Patrick Williams. You know what Pat's doing? Pat's earning that money. Pat's finally earning that money, baby. That's crazy. All right, got the next one ready to go. I'm still at a commercial, by the way, you guys. I'll wear them. I'll wear the dude. Every time Josh Giddey does something awesome, I will put on kangaroo sunglasses. Yeah, honestly, like I honestly can care less about the stats at the end of the day. Like they're fun to talk about. Like they're good talking points. Don't get me wrong, but like a team like the Bulls, like you're gonna have different, stats like pretty much every night. It's hard. It's not gonna be like the Magic. Like when you're a team like the Magic, Banchero and Wagner are gonna lead them in scoring every single night because they ISO so much. The Bulls move the ball so much that really it could be anybody's night, any night. Now, obviously, your best players are probably going to score the most points most of the time, but dang, the Magic got an offensive rebound and they got fouled on the offensive putback. The Bulls are up by 10 right now, 66-56, 7:55 to go in the third quarter. Bulls are turning it on, baby. I want to blow some teams out so that Noah Essengay can get some run. I'll be excited to play some bad teams. Only because I want to see Noah get some play. And that's one thing, like, under this style of play that the Bulls have, like, ever since we traded Levine and DeRozan, the Bulls really take care of business against the bad teams. Like, To close out the year last year, they were spanking the crap out of the lower end teams in the league. That's what happens when you play real team basketball. Vooch to Trey Jones. Trey Jones takes it around a Vooch pick. He drives it past Wendell, kicks it back out to P. Will, down to Vooch in the post. Vooch is recognizing the mismatch every time he gets a little guy on him. He had Franz on him in that play, and he put him in the post, and Franz had no chance. Vooch has 11 and 5 on 5 of 7 from the field. Super efficient night. Good help defense by Vooch there too. Wow. Franz drives. He hits a runner. Bulls up by 8, 68-60, 7:13 to go. Trey Jones back the other way quick, gets fouled. $7:11 left in the third quarter. 7-Eleven also has good slushies. Yeah, P-Will's been literally, he looks like the player I thought he was going to, like he's starting to look like the guy I thought he could be. Giddey just got fouled. Giddey took it to the rack, and he went right into the body of the defender. I don't know how that wasn't a foul. There was so much contact. Well, the Magic just turned it back over, so whatever. What's up, dude? All right, Josh Giddey gets a pick from Vooch, kicks it down. Vooch gets fouled. For all that stuff I said about Vooch looking slow in the preseason, he's actually looked kind of light on his feet in the regular season so far. Vooch at the line, Bulls up by 8, 6:52 to go in the third quarter. Oh, yeah, he's going to get off the bench for sure. This ain't last year. Like, I think Matas is always going to get playing time now. But he did ask to be held to a high standard, so Billy's going to pull him from time to time for messing up. Vooch makes the first free throw. Vooch makes the second free throw. 10-point lead, matching their largest lead of the night. 6:50 to go in the third quarter. Let's see if the Magic can ISO their way out of this one. P-Will's a dog. P-Will is playing there's some great defense played by him on Banchero there. Bane drives past Io and he scores. Dang, that was a great defensive possession until then too. Bulls back up the court fast to Herter, to Vooch, to P-Will. P-Will dribbles, gets it to Herter. Herter fouled by Black. Well, I did say Desmond Bane was overpaid, but he's playing good tonight. He's got 10, 4, and 3. He sure does cry a lot. Giddey drives, kicks it back out to Vooch. Vooch is in the post. He's babying, backing down Wendell, backing him down. He pump fakes. Oh. Bulls turn it over? Yeah, they turned it over. Vooch tried to get a little too fancy. Black the other way for the Magic. He drives, kicks it back out to Wendell. Wendell drives, tries to finish over Vooch, and Herter, he misses. Herter with the rebound, pushes the pace. Gets it to Giddey. Giddey drives the lane. Giddey to the rack. Giddey scores. Captain Australia, baby. Oh, Black the other way for the Magic. He almost turned it over. I'm Giddey for Giddey. 16 points for Josh Giddey. Leads all Bulls. Only 2 Bulls in double figures. It's been a really balanced scoring effort from the Bulls tonight so far. Still only 1 point for Matas. Matas is getting... He's being punished by Billy, actually. Yeah, you're right. He's only got 9 minutes. To be fair, he has been bad today. In 9 minutes, he's got 2 turnovers. I mean, you got to bring him back, though. Let him play the whole fourth. Giddey takes a Vooch pick. Giddey kicks it back out to P-Will. Kicks it over to Vooch. Kicks it over to Herter for 3. Nice tip by Giddey to get the ball back. Back out to P-Will. P-Will drives. P-Will gets the foul. Let's go, P-Will. They can't guard you, bro. Patrick Williams at the line. He's got 9 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 steals today. Incredible all-around game from Patrick Williams. He makes the first. I mean, that's pretty incredible. That's an incredible backcourt, if you ask me. They're perfect. Like, they're a perfect duo, I think. I dreamed about trying to trade for Dyson Daniels, but there's no way that Hawks would ever. They'd be crazy to give him up. All right, Io playing D on Bane. Bane drives with the left. He gets crazy with his shot. He misses, but Wendell gets the rebound. Banchero tries to kick it into P-Will. Banchero tries to kick it into Wendell, but there's a kickball. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Bulls up by 9, 73-64. 5:03 left to go in the third. And everyone's least favorite Bull, Isaac Okoro, is coming in to replace P-Will. And I'm like sad that P-Will is leaving the game. That's crazy. I agree, Trev. We need Herter to start hitting some of these open threes. Carter Jr. hits a 3. Bulls up by 6, 73-67. 4:50 to go in the third quarter. Io kicks it to Vooch, over to Giddey. Giddey takes it around the Vooch pick. Giddey drives to the right side of the rim. He kicks it out to Herter. Herter drives to the middle of the paint. Shoots, misses. Rebound, Banchero. Banchero pushes the pace. Tries to drive past Io to the rim. He misses, but rebound for De Silva. And they score. 73-69, and then Io just turned it over. Man, Io, I thought you were going to kill it tonight. You're not playing so hot. Io's only got 6 points and 1 assist. Kind of a quiet night for Io. Yeah, it's a steal, man. Banchero backs down on Okoro, and Okoro fouls. Banchero's getting to the line a lot. Oh, the Magic have Jace Richardson, do they? That's interesting. Son of Jason Richardson, who was a slam dunk connoisseur. If you're young and you don't know who Jason Richardson is, good old J Rich, I'd look up some highlights. He was a baller. Banchero makes his first free throw, 3-point game, 73-70. Ooh. Is this his first action as a rookie? I think Jace Richardson is getting his first action as a rookie right now. At least in the regular season. He said he has like the debut patch on his jersey. All right. He makes both free throws. 2-point game. Bulls need to answer here. Magic are rallying. Herter takes it around to Jalen Smith's screen. Herter gets fouled on the shot. Nice move by Herter. Batase really looks like Steven Adams now. Herter at the line for the first free throw, bangs it. 3-point ball game, 74-71, 3:56 left to go in the third quarter. Herter's got one more free throw. It's been a tie game in this quarter specifically so far. 22 points for each squad. Herter makes the second. 75-71, Bulls up by 4 with 3:55 to go in the third quarter. Herder hasn't shot well, but he's gotten to the line and made all 3 of his free throws. Banchero at the 3-point line, guarded by Okoro. Okoro with decent defense, but Banchero was just bigger and stronger. Wait, what'd they do? What was Banchero complaining about? Oh, come on, Okoro. Come on. Jalen Smith hit Okoro on the baseline, and he just lost the ball. Okoro is like cancer to the offense right now. 2-point game. Magic have the ball. Black dances and shoots a 3. He misses. Who's that off of? I guess they're saying that's off of Giddey. $75-73, 3:11 to go in the third quarter. Banchero. Oh! Banchero missed like a point-blank layup. Okoro saying to challenge it because they called him for the foul. Billy's pretty stingy with the challenges. Banchero hits the first. 75-74. For the second, he makes it. All right, tie game. 75 all. 3:05 to go in the third quarter. Magic are on a 13-3 run right now. Bulls need to answer, man. Kick it over to Trey Jones. Trey Jones takes it around a Jalen Smith screen, kinda. Trey Jones draws the foul. I think he's seen the rookie on him, and he knew that the rookie would get too aggressive. Good court awareness from Trey Jones there. Well, TV timeout. Looks like the Bulls are. Yeah, it's tough. We've definitely just missed some shots. I wouldn't say we've played a better brand of basketball, but Banchero's been the best player on the floor. And unfortunately, our best player is having an awful game. So if Matas was even remotely good tonight, this wouldn't be close. If you guys are here with me on YouTube, please do drop a like for your boy. And if you're here for the first time, I live stream for all Bulls games, and I drop episodes like almost every day. So I definitely drop a short almost every day as well. So I hope you'll subscribe if this is your first time checking me out. Let me grab my drink real quick. Oh, the Magic got a heck of a road trip ahead of them. All right, 75 all. We got Trey Jones at the line. The Bulls are still plus 132. Okay. Trey Jones hits his first free throw. Bulls up 1. He hits a second. Bulls up 2. 77-75. 2:53 to go in the third quarter. See if the Bulls can get a run started here. Banchero kicks it over to Batazde, kicks it over to Black. Black to Jace Richardson. Jace Richardson drives with the left, takes it up, gets a foul called. Nice aggressive move from the rookie. It's kind of a weak call if you ask me, but whatever. Jace was kind of out of control, but it was a strong move. Jace at the line, first free throw, makes it. Bulls up 1. 2:34 left in the third quarter. Jace misses the second. Rebound, Io. That was a wonky rebound, so that's a good hustle play by Io to snatch that. Giddey comes up the floor. Giddey takes it around the screen. Giddey to the – oh, he kicks out to P-Will. P-Will drives baseline, kicks over to Okoro or to Jalen Smith. Sorry, Jalen Smith lays it in. Nice. Jalen Smith has the same shoes on as Okoro, and it makes me up sometimes. Banchero drives. He's at the top of the free throw line. Shoots, and he misses. Rebound, Josh Giddey. Josh Giddey takes it around the Jalen Smith screen for 3. Oh, he missed. Good rebound by De Silva for the Magic. Black comes up the floor for the Magic. Kicks it over to Bane. I think that's Bane. Oh, he tries to go crazy. He loses the ball in midair. That was Banchero, actually. He tried to slam that home, but Josh Giddey back on offense. He wanted to break down Batazde real bad. Oh, Io from way downtown. Missed. Banchero. I hate that call. I feel like the Magic just I don't know. A lot of their game has just been drive straight into the defender and shoot contested shots and hope that the refs blow the whistle. And it's working. They're getting to the line over and over. They're 19 of 23 from the free throw line tonight. They're 3 of 19 from 3-point. Jeez, that's bad. The free throws are literally carrying them through this game right now. TV timeout. 3-point Bulls lead. Magic will be at the line for 2. 1:18 to go in the third quarter. Come on, Bulls. I need them to pull this out, man. It's kind of the style that they're trying to play, though. They're trying to play they want to have the fastest pace in the league and get as many shots up as possible. I mean, the analytics say that that's the right way to play. Because if you get hot on any certain night, lifting that many threes, you're gonna smoke the other team. But I hear there is definitely some there's something to be said for good shot selection, not just raising up. I didn't really love that from Io. Deep 3-point range isn't really his thing. Maybe I'm wrong. I haven't seen him lift a whole lot of Steph Curry threes, but all right. Black at the line for the Magic. Makes the first. 2-point game. Bulls lead. Black makes the second. 1-point Bulls lead. 1:18 to go in the third quarter. Giddey's bringing the ball up. Giddey kicks over to Jalen Smith. Jalen Smith pump fakes, gets it to Matas. Matas drives the lane. Matas to the rack. He scores. First field goal of the game for Matas. Let's go. 3-point ball game. Bulls are up. Black for the Magic. He drives right into, what the heck was that? He turns it over. Trey Jones up the fast break. Kicks it to Julian Phillips in the corner for 3. But you can't do that, Black. You can't do that. Jalen Smith, I think he might have sold it a little bit, but Black put Jalen Smith on his rear when they were trying to hustle or box each other out for a rebound. Jalen Smith at the line. Feeling like Horace Grant. And he makes the first. 4-point Bulls lead. That's 12 for Jalen Smith. 48 seconds to go. 4-point Bulls lead. 82-78. Jalen Smith is 5 of 7 from the field tonight after going 0 of 7 in game 1. Big time bounce back for Jalen Smith. Makes the second. 83-78. 5-point Bulls lead. 45 seconds to go in the third quarter. Good defense by Trey Jones on Jace Richardson. Jace takes a pick. He drives the baseline. He kicks it over to De Silva. De Silva, defended by Julian Phillips, kicks it out to Richardson. He drives on Matas and scores. Impressive take on Matas. I thought Matas was going to block that for sure. 3-point Bulls lead. Jace Richardson just pressured the ball and got Jalen Smith called for a moving screen, I think. Jace Richardson's fired up. He's hyping up the Magic crowd. I think that's weak. That's a weak call. 3-point Bulls lead. Magic are going to take the last shot. There's 15 seconds to go. Black's dribbling at the top by the logo. Kicks it over to Wagner. He's also on the logo. He takes a pick from Batase, which was definitely a moving screen. Wagner dribbles. He pulls up from 3 up. He pump fakes, kicks over to Richardson for 3. Richardson, air ball. I gave the rookie a lot of love in the last couple possessions, so I'm going to make him feel that one. So that'll end the third quarter. Bulls are up by 3, 83-80, which I think they went into halftime up by 3. So basically, for everything that quarter was, because the Bulls got up by as much as 10. And then the Magic, I think, came back and took a lead, or they tied the game at least. Ultimately, they just ended up tying each other in that quarter. So not necessarily ideal, but we're winning. Win's a win. All right, we're back. Start of the fourth quarter. They still got Richardson in. He kicks over to Wagner. Jalen Smith fell asleep at the wheel, but luckily he missed. Bataze gets the rebound, though. He kicks out to Richardson, back to Wagner for three. He misses again. Rebound, Julian Phillips. Let's go. Josh Giddey gets it, passes it up to Trey Jones. Trey Jones dribbles it off his foot, but they call a foul. Let's go. Yeah, I just seen a post from my boy Jamal from Bull Central. The Bulls defense has been surprisingly good this year. Like their effort, a lot of the NBA defensively is all about effort. Because a lot of guys, they just mail it in on that side of the ball. All right, Josh Giddey takes a pick from Jalen Smith, but he gets stopped. He kicks it back out to Trey Jones. Trey Jones stopped on the initial drive, but readjusts, drives, and gets fouled at the rim. Last season, the Orlando Magic were 11-34 when they were trailing after three quarters. So the stats say that the Orlando Magic are front runners. Also, when you consider the fact that last season the Bulls were actually last season the Bulls were 25-4 when they led after three quarters. And you know why? Because the Bulls were literally a top 5 NBA team in the fourth quarter last season. I actually think we scored either the most or the second most points in the fourth quarter throughout the entire year. Some of the comebacks we had were furious, like almost 20-point comebacks with like half a quarter to go. The cardiac Bulls is a real thing. Trey Jones misses his second free throw. Starters for the Bulls have 44 points. The bench has 40. Very balanced game for the Bulls. 84-80. Trey Jones gets called for the foul, being a little aggressive on Jace Richardson there. By comparison, the Orlando split, their starters have 52. Their bench has 28. Both teams have 46 points in the paint. It's remarkably different philosophies, yet very similar results so far. It's funny. I really want the Bulls to win, though, because I personally am not a huge ISO ball guy. Oh, nice. Good defense from Matas. I think he got a piece of that on the back end. Franz, it looked like he beat him around on a cut, but Buzelis recovered. Giddey kicks it over to Matas. Matas pump fakes. Matas dribbles, kicks it over to Jalen Smith, kicks it to Herter. Herter takes it around a pick, gets it to Giddey. Giddey, jab step. Giddey drives into Bataze, takes a fadeaway jumper, almost goes down. Oh, the Bulls fight for the rebound. Good hustle by Jalen Smith. Tapped the ball. Julian Phillips got the rebound, and he put it back for the 2. Bulls up by 6. Franz Wagner has the ball. He kicks it over to Richardson. Richardson crossover. Kicks it over to Wagner at the three-point line. Wagner down to Bataze. Gets fouled by Buzelis. Bataze is a big, big dude. He is a solid son of a bun. Good recognition from Franz there to see Matas was in bad position in the post. Still a 6-point Bulls lead. Matas has 5 fouls. Matas, I need you to relax, brother. We're bringing him out. Matas barely got to play tonight, man. If we win this game, we essentially won this game without Matas or Kobe, which is nuts. Wild. At this point, it would be a massive upset. Oh, no, there was a push there. Bane pushed off. They got the rebound on Bataze's second miss, and they scored a basket. 3-point lead for the Bulls, 86-83, 10-12 to go. Giddey gets it to Jalen Smith at the top of the three-point line, kicks it to Io. Io drives right, gets it over to Julian Phillips. Julian Phillips drives with his left in the middle of the paint, gets it on the front of the rim, but falls off. Magic back the other way. Franz Wagner drives to the rim. He misses. Herter with the rebound. Good hustle by the Bulls. Get it over to Giddey. I'm getting nervous now, guys. Giddey crossover. Pass to Silva to the rack. Fell off the front. Rolled around the rim. Fell off. Bane. Oh, he tries to pass it over Julian Phillips. Julian Phillips said no. He took that. Herter to Giddey. Giddey, nice transition game. That's how you run the break, baby. Oh, and the Magic just turned it over. Sloppy, sloppy. You can't do that. You can't do that. This is what Julian Phillips said when they tried to pass the ball over the top of him. Nah. No. He literally just jumped up and just took that. Love it. The Bulls have 19 points off of Orlando's turnovers. Orlando's only got 7 points off of ours. All right. Bulls are inbounding. About 5 seconds. That's a lazy inbound by the Bulls there. There needs to be more urgency by the players to get that ball in bounds. That's inexcusable. 88-83. Bulls up by 5. 9:20 left in the fourth quarter. All right, Trev, I got you. What do you mean reload the stream? Like my stream? Because I'm behind? Is that what you mean? I mean, I could. Wagner drives. Looked like he lost the ball, but he got it back. He scores. 3-point Bulls lead 88-85. I would agree with Trev. It hasn't really been the prettiest game. I feel like the Bulls should be up by more, but Orlando's mucked it up, man. Trey Jones drives, kicks it to Io for 3. Nice driving kick, man. Nice driving kick. As soon as we get a break in the action, Trev, I got you on the stat update. Bain guarded by Io, kicks it over to Richardson. Wow, Richardson's getting a long run here. Guarded by Trey Jones. Trey Jones rips him up. Herder's got the ball. He kicks it up to Trey Jones. Oh, no, Trey. Trey just threw it away. No. Orlando on the fast break. Jace Richardson wide open for 3. He misses. That could have been bad, man. That was a crazy swing. Trey Jones back the other way. Kicks it to Io. Io drives into the paint. Kicks out to Jalen Smith for 3. Bang! Jalen Smith. I love this team, man. I love this team. Jalen Smith played an awful game last game. And he just said, you know what? I'm just going to come out and ball out in this one. I love it. 9-point Bulls lead, one away from their biggest lead of the night, and they've got the Orlando Magic on the ropes a little bit here. All right, stat update. I'll go through the starters from top to bottom. Okoro, 22 minutes, no points, 0 of 6 from the field, 0 of 3 from 3, 2 rebounds. Both of them are 2 rebounds on offense, 2 rebounds on defense for a total of 4 rebounds, 1 block, 1 turnover. Buzelis in 12 minutes only because he has 5 fouls. He has 3 points, 1 of 5 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, 1 of 2 from the line, 1 offensive rebound, 2 defensive rebounds for a total of 3, 1 steal, 2 turnovers. Not a great game. Vucevic in 24 minutes, 13 points on 5 of 7 from the field, 1 of 1 from downtown, 2 of 2 from the 3. He's got 5 rebounds, 1 of them on offense, and 1 assist and 1 block. And 4 turnovers, surprisingly. Vooch actually leads the Bulls in turnovers. That's surprising. All right, then Trey Jones. In 23 minutes, he's got 12 points on 3 of 7 from the field, 1 of 2 from downtown, 5 of 6 from the line, 4 rebounds, 1 on offense, 7 assists, 3 steals. Really nice balanced game from Trey. He's a plus 15, which is the highest of any Bulls starter. And then Josh Giddey has 18 points. He's 7 of 16 from the field. Surprisingly, he has way more shots than anyone else on the team in this game, but he's not shooting bad at all, almost 50%. And then 2 of 4 from downtown, 2 of 2 from the line. He's got to go with his 18 points, 7 rebounds, 1 on offense, and 3 assists and 1 steal. Doesn't look like I'm going to get my triple-double prediction, but that's okay. Jalen Smith, probably the Bulls player of the game off the bench, although P-Will's giving him a run. But Jalen Smith in 15 minutes has 16 points. 6 of 8 from the field, 2 of 2 from downtown, 2 of 4 from the field, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, plus 16. Jalen Smith is the highest plus minus of any player in this ball game, actually. It's incredible. Conversely, Batazze has a minus 18, which is the worst in the game. Plus minus isn't always accurate to judge someone's contribution, but sometimes it gets it pretty close. Patrick Williams in 21 minutes, he has 10 points, 4-6 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, 1 of 2 from the line, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals. And then Dalen Terry's got nothing. He only had 2 minutes. He missed 1 shot. He has nothing else. And then Julian Phillips in 9 minutes has 4 points, 2 of 4 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, 2 rebounds, 1 on offense, 2 steals, 1 block. All right, we're back. Herter and Io both have 9 points. Oh, the ball. Trey Jones steals the ball. Oh, but he had to dive out of bounds to save it. He almost saved it to Io. Close. Good hustle, man. That would have been crazy if the Magic came out of that timeout and just turned it over immediately. That's so demoralizing when you come out of a timeout with like that kind of result. You usually do something up. Bulls up by 9, 8:06 left to go in the game. Now the Bulls are minus 460 to win. That's funny. They were literally an underdog the entire game. Dumb. Oh, Banchero missed the 3. Bulls are fighting for rebounds. Wendell got the offensive rebound for the Magic, and he gets fouled. I'm okay with that. Wendell is 4-4 from the line tonight, but because Wendell's quietly not having a terrible game. He has 5 offensive rebounds. Their team is so top-heavy. They're getting a lot from Anthony Black off the bench tonight, which isn't normal for them. All right. Wendell makes his first free throw, 94-86. Yes, like sometimes plus minus is helpful, and some like for someone's performance, you really have to watch the game. You can't just look at the plus minus. It's not going to tell you anything with the stat itself. But if you watch the game, you could sometimes that plus minus does make sense for that player, and sometimes it doesn't. Trey Jones gets the ball from Herter, kicks it over to Io. Io pump fakes. He drives into the lane. He takes it right to the rim. He misses. That was an easy shot for Io. Bulls have a 7-point lead. 7:20 left in the game. Black has the ball for the Magic. He dribbles around the pick from Wendell. Wendell gets the ball at the 3, kicks it over to Bane, and did they call carries? They call carry? He did carry it. They don't ever call that in the NBA, though. Yeah, Io's not having the best game, but that's rare. Dude, Bane is one of the biggest crybabies. Like, this dude, did he, like, go to the school of LeBron James or something? The school of Luka Doncic? I thought he was a Grizzly, not a Laker. Oh, yeah. That's double dribbles, buddy. All right, Giddey has the ball. He drives. He kicks it over to Io. Io pump fakes. Io drives baseline, then he comes back out. Kicks it to Jalen Smith. Hands it back off to Io. Passes to Giddey. Giddey at the top. He drives. He crosses over to the right of the rim, and he gets fouled. Let's go. I love me some aggressive Josh Giddey. I agree with this, but I will. The only thing I'd say I'm going to say for him is that he has played very good defense. Like Kate Cunningham shot 8 of 24 in the first game, and it wasn't all Okoro, but he was good on defense. He's just awful at everything else apparently. Yeah, he hasn't been good. It's funny that we took Okoro, and now P-Will's taken off. Giddey makes both of his free throws, 96-87. Bulls are up by 9. 6:45 to go in this quarter. The Bulls are very close to closing this baby out. Keep it up, Bulls. Black shoots, misses. Rebound, Vooch. The revenge game for Vooch is underway. All right. Vooch passes it to P-Will. P-Will to Vooch. Vooch, he gets into post on the baseline, and he shoots a... Oh, he gets fouled. They can't guard Vooch, man. I feel like he gets what he wants every time he gets the ball. Almost every time. Nine-point Bulls lead. They can take their biggest lead of the night if they score here. Giddey drives, baseline, rolls around the rim, and rims out. I like the confidence from Giddey, though. Keep being aggressive, brother. Banchero, guarded by P-Will. Bane sets him a pick. Banchero to the rack. Gets it blocked by Patrick Williams. Let's go. Come on. Giddey back the other way. Giddey drives. He kicks out to P-Will. P-Will drives the middle of the lane. Turn around. Oh, my God. Patrick Williams. This is crazy. Let's go. Patrick Williams with a turnaround little one-handed shot put. Black in the top corner for the Magic. He drives baseline. He pump fakes. He goes underneath, and he scores. Nice move. 9-point lead for the Bulls. They just had their largest lead of the night with 11. 5:30 to go. Giddey's got the ball. Vooch sets the pick. Giddey to the rack. Giddey's going to the line. Josh Giddey is getting to the free throw line, baby. Josh Giddey's worth every single penny of... Yeah, Giddey can score. Like, I don't understand. I think people are just like, they're like mimics. Giddey misses the first free throw, but people are like mimes, man. Like, they hear one, like, some people said that crap about Giddey after he got benched in that second playoff series against when he was on the Thunder. And ever since then, people have been parroting the same criticisms of Josh Giddey, even though he addressed them last year. All of them. He got better on defense. He got better at shooting, like significantly. And yeah, the fact that people still say that stuff, it's lazy. Bulls have a 10-point lead. 5:15 to go in the fourth quarter. Bane gets it around the pick. De Silva pump fakes, drives on Matas. No! Matas is fouled out. That's an awful call. Matas just came back in the game. Matas, you're out, right? That was your sixth foul, brother. Wasn't that on Matas, or am I wrong? Yep. He tried to stay in there. God, Matas barely played tonight. It felt like the refs called a foul every time Matas was playing defense. I think he was fouling on some of them, but like, I thought this last one was soft. All right, De Silva at the line makes the first. 9-point Bulls lead with 5:10 to go. The Bulls will be without Matas Buzelis and Kobe. Yeah, I don't know if Matas wasn't aware he had 6. That was pretty funny. Giddey comes back up the court, gets it to Vooch, hands it off to Io. Io takes it around the Vooch pick, kicks out to Giddey. They try to feed it to Vooch in the post, but deflected out, turned over. Banchero has the ball, guarded by Josh Giddey. He gets in the post. He drives in the middle of the lane. He shoots. It rims off. Rebound, Trey Jones. The Bulls run. Giddey for 3. I still love the aggressiveness. You got to shoot it if they're going to give it to you. Wendell Carter. Oh, he pump fakes Vooch. He gets... No, is that an and one? No. Or was that a foul on the floor? I think it was on the floor. Yeah, Vooch bit big time on the pump fake. It was on the floor, but the Magic are in the bonus. 99-91. Wendell at the line. 4:27 to go in the fourth quarter. I'm nervous. Wendell makes the first. 7-point Bulls lead, and we got a timeout. All right, Bulls. Come on, man. We got to see red. Yeah, they got to – yeah, it's going to be tough. Tonight, like, if we lose this lead, right, it's going to be hard for me to really criticize too much, only because, like, if anything, I'll criticize the fact that Matas couldn't stay in the game. Because when you don't have your two – like, Matas and Kobe are arguably our primary and secondary scorers and scoring options, like, in the clutch, you know, when it matters. And, yeah, they're both out. So, and I mean, Trev, it's right. Giddey was in a no-win situation getting traded here for Alex Caruso, which I just don't understand why. I know why Alex was so loved. He's blue-collar, you know, tough defender. You know, Chicago loves that stuff. He hustles. Chicago loves that. But Giddey hustles too. And, like, okay, you can make the argument that the Bulls should have gotten picks back. But, like, my argument is, what if Sam Presti is just as good as everybody thinks he is? And he knew how good Josh Giddey was going to be. And he was like, no, I'm not giving you guys any of my picks. Josh Giddey's good enough. He is the superior player. I don't know if that makes people mad. He is better than Alex Caruso. Sorry to say it. I know Caruso brings a lot of value to winning, but what's up, Abdullah? Appreciate you, dude. Yeah, Matas went to Disney World. Nah, man, he was at Harry Potter World, drinking way too much butterbeer. Yes, I agree. It's one of the best win-win trades I've ever seen in my life. Literally, especially player for player. Like, it was a win now move for the Thunder, a win later move for us. And those are both things that I think are going to happen. And Josh Giddey's already given us one of the greatest finishes that we've ever had in Bulls history. And people that are hating have tried to have resorted to saying, that cost us Cooper, flag. Like, oh, that's the game you want to lose? We lost like 30 or 41 other games. You can't pick another game you'd rather lose than the Josh Giddey hero game? Come on. All right, Trey Jones has the ball. We're up by 7, 4:15 to go in the fourth quarter. Trey Jones drives the lane, kicks it out to Io, wide open for 3. Bang, 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 bang. Big-time players make big-time plays. Let's go. Bulls up by 10. Io locking in. 4 minutes to go. 10-point lead. Banchero, defended by P. Will. He comes up short on the jumper. Good defense by P. Will. Trey Jones has the rebound, and he goes coast to coast. Kicks it over to Herter. Oh, kicks it over to Trey Jones. Trey Jones, jab step. He gets called. Black gets called for the foul on Trey Jones. He's going to the line then, right, my friend? You're going to shoot. Are we in the bonus? If it was just out of bounds, that's probably their ball. But if it's a foul, we should be at the line. Sorry, I have my sound off, so it's hard to tell sometimes. Yeah, I mean, Trev, to me, I don't know why everyone was so concerned about that, though. Like, that was why they acquired Caruso. They were ready to go do that. Caruso would have, what I ask people is like, okay, what if the trade never happened, right? There's a good chance the Thunder still win the championship. because they had the largest point differential in NBA history. It wasn't just Caruso. Like, they were awesome. So there's a chance they still would have won the title. And then what would the Bulls be? Just holding on to Caruso. Caruso would have done nothing for us last year. I love Caruso as a player, but he's a player that you put on a championship caliber team. And we traded him for a building block. I think it makes all the sense in the world. People just love to take a dump on everything that AK does. I get it. It's popular. It's fun. It's easy. Doesn't take much, critical thinking to just hate everything that he does. Really easy to hate everything. And I get it. The first version of the Bulls that he put together was a massive failure. Massive failure. But he has reloaded very well in the last 2 years. Credit where it's due. Do I think so? Orlando's challenging the ball. Franz, is Franz trying to spit? He talked to these female referees all night. Someone investigate that man. I don't trust anything I see on the court now. Who's reviewing this? Is Chauncey involved? Yeah, it's probably their ball, I would assume. No? They failed? God, it's so annoying sometimes watching with no sound. No, okay, they won the challenge. Magic ball, 10-point Bulls lead, 3:43 to go in the fourth quarter. We're coming down to the final few minutes here, baby. Black has the ball. He kicks it over to Wendell. Wendell kicks it to Franz Wagner. Kicks it over to Bane. Bane dribbles, kicks it back over to Franz. Franz kicks over to Black. Black shoots the ball out of the post, and it takes a friendly bounce in. That's the shot you want the Magic to take, 100%. Trey Jones brings the ball up to court. All right, I got to take these off. P. Will kicks it down to Vooch in the post. Vooch has a mismatch down there. He's got a baby. IO for 3. Bang! Way to recognize the cross-court pass by Vucevic. Magic come back fast the other way. Black is dribbling. And Wendell Carter gets Trey Jones' size works out for him, man. He's so small that he's able to wiggle into the paint and make crazy driving dishes and driving finishes because of his small stature. He's able to just get into that little space. And then also he could sell a foul, man. He went flying. Wendell looked like he was trying to post him up. He bumped Trey, and Trey flew about 10 feet. And now it is Bulls ball, up by 11, tied their biggest lead of the night, 2:45 to go. I think I might be ready to put these glasses on here in a minute. Vooch, hands off to Herter. Herter back down to Vooch in the post. He backs down on Banchero, gets the foul call. You know what? Oh, do I dare? I'm not going to do it. Not yet. Because I swear, if I put on these glasses and they come back and win, I will never hear the end of that. Crazy. The Bulls are up by 11. What's up, Sobak? What's going on, brother? Crazy that the Bulls are up by 11. 12 now. Vooch made his first. And they have had no Matas and no Kobe. And no Zach Collins. Sure, they're missing Jalen Suggs, but I'd argue that we're missing far more. And Vooch's second rolls in. That's a 13-point Bulls lead, their largest of the night. 2:28 to go in the fourth quarter. Let's go. Franz Wagner gets the ball, dribbles, overrated, passes to Bane, Bane to the basket, Bane scores. Nice little up and under move. Pass the ball in, man. If you get another 5 seconds, I'm going to lose my mind. All right, they get it into Vooch. Io brings the ball up the court. 2 minutes to go, 11-point lead. Kicks it over to Trey. Trey fakes like he's going to take it around the pick, kicks it over to Io. Io, cross court to Herter. Herter jab step. Herter takes it that way. He races up, and he scores. What a clutch shot from Kevin Herter. Wow, man. Right in Banchero's face. Eat it. Banchero picked up his dribble. He's in no man's land right here. Almost throws it away. Black has the ball, guarded by Trey Jones. Back to Banchero. Guarded by Vooch. That's a crazy mismatch. Vooch gets out of the way, but Banchero gets his offensive rebound. He missed. Nice. All right, Bulls are up by 11. A minute 25 to go. This is, you know what? I'm gonna put them on. All right, Trey Jones kicks it down to Vooch. Vooch back to Trey Jones. A minute 12 to go. Trey Jones kicks it over to P. Will. P. Will jab step, turns it over. Be smart, guys. Don't get me killed. Oh, great. Trey Jones made a great defensive play, tapped the ball away to P. Will. Great steal by Trey Jones. The dude is such a winner. 2-0, baby. 2-0. 2-0. 8 seconds on the shot clock. And the Magic foul Trey Jones. Let's go, man. Let's go. If you're a betting person, you'd have won just betting on the Bulls to win their first 2 games. You'd have won at like a pretty significant amount of money, depending on what you bought or bet. I think it was over double, though. Let's go, man. Let's go. All right. Trey at the line, makes his first, misses his second. 12-point lead, 40 seconds to go. The Magic still have their players in like they have a chance, but whatever. Banchero dribbles. He kicks it over to Bane. Bane, fancy moves, kicks it to Banchero. Banchero drives the lane, and it rims out. And now the Magic are quitting. The Bulls are going to have to shoot one more time, but they might just take a shot clock violation here. 20 seconds to go, 15 on the shot clock. 12-point Bulls victory. If you would have bet Bulls over 10, like the spread, like Bulls minus 9.5 or whatever, you probably would have won a lot of money tonight. The Bulls were a dog for the money line. If you would have bet Bulls over 10, woo-wee. Yep, the Bulls take the shot clock violation, and now the Magic are dribbling it out. Drive home safely, Chicago fans. Beep, beep. Let's go. What a victory for the Chicago Bulls, man. What a victory. So I'm not going to stay here too long, you guys. I'm doing a new thing. Well, not really a new thing, but I want to start trying to get out my post-game breakdowns right after my streams. So I want to thank everybody for being here on the stream with me. I had almost 400 people in here on a Saturday night. Love you guys. If you haven't subscribed, please consider it. And if you haven't dropped a like on the video, please consider that on the YouTube page. But I'm going to sign off. You guys, the only reason I'm not doing the stat breakdowns and everything is because it's going to be on the episode. It should be out within an hour. If you guys are still awake, or you Aussies over there on your Sunday, you guys should have that pretty soon. So, all right, you guys, first time in 4 years that the Bulls are 2-0. I love it, man. I love it. Bulls win. Let's go, man. I'm pumped. I'm psyched up. But all right, everybody. I'm going to get to that episode. You're going to get that out tonight. It's 8:30 Central. I'm going to try and make sure that I get it out by 9:45 Central. So if you're awake, definitely look out for that. But until next time, I'm seeing red more than ever, baby. Let's go.